Okay, cool. Nice. Welcome to 30-minute Power Fridays. Let's go ahead and start in butterfly. Yeah, I think we're gonna start there. So feet together. If you want to kind of walk the hips back or send the heels a little bit closer, it's up to you. So either finding some space or not. And then just kind of letting the knees fall down to the sides, sitting up nice and tall, kind of stacking the shoulders over the hips and over the sit bones, and maybe taking a little rolls of the shoulders back and forth, rolling out the head. And then while you're here, just kind of closing the eyes, taking a couple breaths in, a couple breaths out. Nice and big, maybe exhales out through the mouth. An ear to a shoulder. There are many, many different things you could do here. So about 4 breaths here to start, and then we'll all kind of get on the same page. Good. And then after that last breath, if you want to hold on to the ankles or hold on to the feet, and just take some really big upper body circles. So moving through the back, moving through the ribs, sending the chest forward, maybe rounding the back, pulling the shoulders back a little bit. So you're getting all types of directions going on. One or two more circles here, maybe switching directions. If you want to take the last ones, going the other way. Good. And then as you come back to the center, we're going to keep the right leg right where it is, but we're going to extend the left leg kind of in like a split position. And then just taking a little side stretch over towards that left leg. Lifting the chest up a little bit, kind of bringing those right ribs over to the left side. Nice big stretch with the right arm. Good. And then we're going to take the right hand behind us as the left arm is going to lift up, and we're going to prop up onto that right knee and that left foot. So maybe just going a couple inches, or if you want to scoot that left leg in a little bit so you can start to send the front of the hips forward, little baby back bend, and then we're going to go from one to the other. So as we come all the way down, we'll take a side stretch over that left leg for a full breath in. Exhale to come back, hand behind. Inhale to lift the hips up. Coming back down, and we'll do that one more time. So all the way over to the left. And then all the way up and back behind us. Good. Other side, so as you come all the way down, switching legs. That right knee is in that kind of like half butterfly pose. A little side stretch over the right leg. Coming all the way back with the left hand as we lift the right arm up and lift the hips up. Coming down. Side stretching to that lift. And then taking one more of each. Into a side stretch. Into a lift. Good. And then exhale, coming all the way back down. Let's face the front and pull the knees in, and we're gonna lift the feet up and just kind of wrap the arms around the feet and try to find a little balance. So really sending the chest forward, so it's not so much of like a rounding feeling, but more of a lifting up nice and tall, kind of belly to the thighs. Good. And then you're going to take the first 2 fingers on the left hand and grab the big left toe and lift that left leg up. The right toes can come down if you need it for balance, but maybe you can try to keep the right toes up off the ground. Good. One more full breath in. Exhale to the other side, right leg lifts, holding that left knee in, maybe the left toes up off the ground. Good. And then we'll do both legs. So pick up both legs, inhale, lift them up. A nice big stretch up through the heels. Keep sending the chest forward. And then all the way down into butterfly right where we were in the beginning. And we'll take a little forward fold all the way out in front. Good. A few rock and rolls all the way up to standing. So they could be little, they could be taking 1, 2, 3, 4. You could be here all class if you like. Eventually we'll get all the way to standing top of the mat. Good. Once you get there, all the way up, kind of ground through the feet. They're about hip width distance. And then take a nice big stretch all the way up there. Maybe some little side stretches to the left and to the right. Good. And then come in for a vinyasa. So exhale, forward fold, all the way down in front, little bend in the knees, coming all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back, kind of pulling everything out in front. And then exhale, drop the hands, step it back, plank, chaturanga, or all the way down to the belly. Inhale, pulling up. And exhale all the way back. Good. Taking a breath here. Looking up to the top, couple steps, little hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And rising all the way up, standing. Good. We're going to exhale vinyasa to plank and hold it there. So coming all the way down, forward fold. Halfway. Exhale, hands down, feet back in plank pose. And then we're going to find right side plank. So stack the left foot on top of the right foot. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Good. And then over to left side plank, dropping the left hand, stacking the right foot on top of the left, reaching the right arm up. And then you're going to come back to plank and you're going to separate the feet as wide as the mat. So just kind of bringing them out to the sides, holding it here. And then up and back for a wide stance down dog. So lifting all the way up and back. And then bending one knee, bending the other knee. Rolling forward all the way to plank pose with that wide stance in the feet. And then you're going to take the left knee to the left tricep. Or I guess to the elbow, and then send it all the way back. Right knee to the right elbow. Sending it all the way back. Same thing, left knee, send it back. Right knee, send it back. Good, up and back, down dog. Couple steps, little hop all the way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and rising all the way up to standing. Good. Exhale, coming all the way down, back to forward fold. Make your way back to plank pose. Halfway lift. Exhale, step it back. Hold it in plank, separate the feet. And then take that left knee back to the left elbow. And then you're going to right side plank as you lift that knee up with you. So it kind of reaches up towards the sky. Good. Take it back to that wide stance in plank. Right knee to the right elbow. Keep it lifted as you roll over to the left side plank. Back to that wide stance in plank. And then up and back, downward facing dog. And then you can take the feet back in line with the hips. Couple breaths here, close the eyes, shake out the head. Shake out the hips, maybe find like some side down dogs, whatever you want to do. Good. And then that next inhale, you'll look forward, couple steps, little hop, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way up to standing. Back to that wide stance in plank. Exhale. Halfway. Hands down, feet back. Separate the feet to the sides of the mat. Pull the left knee into the left elbow. Hold it here. Good. One more breath. Good. Drop that left foot kind of like halfway halfway. It's not going all the way up, it's like halfway. And then rotate that right hip down so you're facing the left. That left arm is gonna come up and it's like little threads and needles with the left arm. So that comes underneath. Inhale to open. Exhale to curl. To open. Last one. To open. Hold it there. Take the left foot, stack it on top of the right foot. Same thing with the arms for 3. Exhale. Coming up. Number 2. Coming up. Number 3. Coming up. Good. Exhale, plank. Wide plank. Right knee pulls in the right elbow. 2 breaths. Good. Right foot just kind of drops down where it is. You'll spin that left hip down towards the ground. Right arm will lift up. Half thread the needles for 3. Exhale, curl it under. So lift up. Number 2. So lift up. And number 3. Lifting up. Right leg lifts. Right leg is going to lift. Right leg on top of the left leg. Right arm, thread the needle like those half ones. 3, one more time. Up. 2. Up. And number 3. Good. Wide leg plank. Up and back for down dog. And take 3 breaths here. Rolling all the way forward to plank, exhale, chaturanga, all the way up to upward facing dog. Upward. And exhale, downward 2 more times. Roll forward to plank, chaturanga, upward facing, exhale, down dog. Last time. Taking it forward, shoulders over the palms, halfway, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Couple steps, little hop all the way up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale to rise up, separate the feet a little bit, give yourself some space, Malasana, coming down for that squat, opening one knee, opening the other, maybe stillness. Good. Going for crow, we do crow every Friday class. Hands will come down. It's either knees on the outsides of the arms or knees are on top. The hips are lifted. All the weight's out of the heels. So all that weight from the heels comes to the fingertips. Sending the chest forward. If the knees are on the outsides of the arms, you're squeezing the knees in and you're squeezing the arms out. One more full breath. And then as you drop the feet, you'll lift all the way up to standing. Inhale to come up and pull the left knee into the chest. Left hand holds onto that left knee. Just take some big circles with that left knee. Good. And then big toe grab that left big toe with the first 2 fingers on the left hand. Arm can come to the inside. So you're kind of really grounded down to that right foot. Extend that left leg out in front. You can have a little bending in the knee. It doesn't have to be super, super straight. And then take that left leg out to the left side. Kind of tuck the tailbone underneath you. Good. Left leg back to the front. Release, see if you can keep it there, and point the left toes. Nice. Send it back for warrior 3. So as you slide it back, hands can go kind of wherever you'd like for warrior 3. Dropping that left hip. Good. Into half moon. Right hand's gonna drop down. Left hip is gonna stack on top of the right hip as it opens up. And that left arm comes up towards the sky. Open up the chest towards the left side. Good. Just standing split, so you'll go ahead, close that hip now. Actually, I guess it's personal preference if you want the hip closed or open and standing split. But regardless, that left leg lifts up behind you as you drop the chest, kind of from the waist up, all the way down in front. Good. With control, inhale to come up just a little bit so you can step back for warrior 2. Front heel to the back arch, left heel down, opening up. Good. Once you're in warrior two, take a nice deep breath, roll the shoulders back. And then go ahead, straighten that front leg. I'm gonna go to triangle. So you're gonna dip yourself all the way forward. So really stretch through the bottom ribs, you're stretching through the top ribs. Right hand comes down, left arm stays up. If that hand is too low, you can kind of take it on top of the shin or the ankle. With bending that front knee a little bit, sometimes when the pressure comes down to the leg, it overbends. If you want to take it up a notch, left arm can come over the head, or right arm can come under the head. Good, full breath in. Bend that knee, drop the hands, take a flow. Step plank, chaturanga. Upward. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. A couple steps, it'll hop up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, rising up to standing, sinking down to malasana, so you can open the toes up a little bit, sink nice and low. Give yourself a moment here. And then if you need space, you'll just kind of back up a little bit. We're doing one more crow. So the hands are gonna come down, chest is gonna pull forward, the gaze is pulling forward, so you're not really looking down towards the thumbs, you're kind of looking all the way out in front of you, because that's where you want the body to go. Staying lifted. One more full breath. And then exhale, drop the toes, lift up to standing. Inhale. Pull the right knee into the chest. Hold on to that right knee with the right hand. Draw some big circles with that right knee. Good. Standing big toe grab, extend that right leg out. First 2 fingers grab the big toe, keep the hip points pointing forward, kind of lift up a little bit higher, kind of through that left leg. And then that right leg will open up. You can definitely bend the knee if going straight with that leg is too much. Good. Bring it back to the front, let go. See if you can keep that height, point the toes. And then send it all the way back for warrior 3. Come all the way back. One more breath. To Ardha Chandrasana. We'll drop the left fingertips. We'll open up that right leg, right hip. Try to keep that right leg almost hip height. Rather have it too low than kind of overly too high. You're going to standing split, so you'll look down, drop that right hand, kind of keep that right leg opening up, or if it feels better to keep the hip closed and find standing split, you can do that. Left leg is working nice and hard. Good. When you're ready, your right foot drops down to warrior 2, so bending the front knee to find control, stepping it back, opening up, try to keep that front knee over that front ankle, so you have to widen the stance a little bit. Take a breath, roll up the shoulders. And then you're going for triangles. So Trikonasana, straightening the front leg, dipping the body forward, really pressing into that back foot. And then dropping that hand down wherever it goes. Finding kind of some space in the base of the neck with the shoulders. So sometimes they get kind of close to the ears. So just pulling everything back a little bit. If you're going for the parallel arms, go ahead and take it. Full breath in. And full breath out, bend the knee, drop the hands, and take a flow. Step it back, chaturanga. Upward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. 3 breaths here, or 3 breaths in child's pose. It's up to you. Down dog would be cool if you could do that for 3 more breaths. One more. If you're in child's pose, you're gonna prop on back up to downward facing dog. You're gonna look forward and jump all the way forward to Paschimottanasana. I do this really awfully, so don't mind me. You're gonna try your best to jump forward and take it all the way out in front. I know, it's a little tricky. Good, so Paschimottanasana, just wiggle out the legs a little bit. And then we're gonna send kind of the belly to the thighs, take it all the way out in front. Hold on to the ankles or the feet or the shins. Maybe you got the toes. We keep kind of rolling everything back. So you want to try to keep a little bit more flat back than a kind of a rolled spine. Good. And then we're gonna lift up for Navasana. So maybe you can kind of send the arms back and lift the legs up at the same time. Good. All right, let's take the hands kind of, I guess, hold your hands together. And then we're gonna take 10 on each side, so it's 20 total. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. -1, send the arms all the way forward. Lift the arms up, stretch, point through the toes. And then we're taking a rock and roll all the way back to plank, and you're gonna take a vinyasa back to down dog. Coming forward. Plank. Once you're there, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, down dog. You can do that same little pass through, that little jump through, trying your best. I'm really bad at it too, so I'm gonna try. Coming forward. And all the way back into that Paschimottanasana. We're gonna take the right knee, cross it over the left knee, and it's gonna stay bent like that. So try to get that right knee point to kind of point directly where that shin is going. And then you're gonna take it out in a forward fold this way. So maybe you'll feel a little bit more behind that left knee. So if you need to bend that bottom knee a little bit and maybe not go as far down, definitely do that. And then as you come all the way up, you'll prop that right foot down on the ground. You'll bend that left knee so it curls around to the right hip. So it's like you're in a seated twist, and then you'll take a twist to the right. So left elbow to the inside of that right knee. Right arm comes behind, lifting yourself up nice and tall. And then looking over the right shoulder, really getting the shoulder blades to kind of come to the center of the back. Good. One more breath in. And then coming back to the center, unwind the legs. We'll get the other side, so it's taking the left knee on top of the right knee. So that left foot is just kind of pointing out to the right. The knees are trying their best to get stacked on top of each other. And then as you keep hinging through the hips, which we've been doing a lot, maybe you don't get as far down. I definitely don't get as far down on this side. Last breath. And then as we come up out of that, you'll prop that left foot down. You'll spin that right foot kind of around to the left side. Right elbow in front. Be my guest if you want to take that right arm kind of through. Nobody wants to do that, but I'm kidding. that one's tough, but I guess you go ahead and try it. Last one. Good. And then we're coming all the way back to the front. Unwind the legs. We're going to take it in boat pose again. Maybe find Ardha Navasana, maybe a bed knee pose. And then we're going to take the arms over the head as we stretch everything out. So you're getting very, very low, very, very low. Coming all the way back. Boop. We'll do 5. 5. 4. Nice and slow. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Grab the toes and take a few rock and rolls. We'll let it go. Good. And we're going for a little asana lifts for our last hurrah. So as you come into seated, we're gonna try it with the legs straight because we've been on that path with straight legs, so we're gonna try it like this. There's probably another name for this. Jen, you probably know. I feel like little asana lifts is this one. I don't know what the one is with straight legs. I'll have to look at that. All right, so we're gonna take the hands by the hips, and we're gonna do our best. We'll do just the butt first. So kind of compressing in the core, so you're kind of hollowing out the low belly, find all the strength coming up into the shoulders, and then inhale and lift the hips up. Mine's like an inch. Keep holding it. Keep holding it, 3 breaths each, and then coming all the way down. Straighten into the next one, just lift the left leg. Inhale to lift up, 3 breaths. One more. And coming down, straight to the right leg. Inhale, lift up. And coming down, just like have a joke with yourself and see if you can pick up both legs, not for 3 breaths for like a second. Inhale, maybe lifting up. And coming all the way down. Well, windshield wiper the knees, side to side. Good. Nice, and then as you come back onto the back, I'm gonna do Shavasana with my knees pulling in together and my feet wide as the mat, or if not wider. You could do whatever you'd like. So you can start to come all the way down. I'm gonna take my knees in and kind of my pinky toes lift up. Reach the arms out to a T, cactus the arms, reach the arms over the head, down by the sides. Wherever they want to go, about a minute. Letting the breath kind of get back to that natural rhythm, especially after those lifts. Closing the eyes, letting all the muscles go, all the tendons, all the joints. All the weight is coming down into your mat. Relaxing all the muscles in your face and fingertips and the toes. And then starting to very slowly take a nice deep breath in. A nice big exhale out through the mouth. Take a big sigh out. Nice stretch, however you want to take it. Roll in the wrists, the fingers, the toes, the ankles. And then when you're ready, you can roll over to your right side and pause there. Take maybe a breath or two. And then starting to press yourself up Coming all the way up to seated any way that you like. Each hand can come on a knee. Once you get there, last little circles in the shoulders, and the head, and the neck. And then we'll take a nice deep breath in. We'll reach the arms out. We'll bring the palms all the way together. And then we'll drop the hands down to heart center and take a nice bow over our hands. Namaste. Thank you guys very much for practicing with me. 30 minutes, it goes by very fast. I look at the clock, I'm like, we could do so much more, but I guess that's the point of 30 minutes, to do it a little bit shorter. So I'm glad you could log in with me today.